And the winner for Best Adventure Game for DreamStream Season 1 goes to Pig Detective 1, A Little Trouble in Little Cologne. This was made by Sebastian Team PD and Lottie Double. We're going to go ahead and give a full run through of all of the collaborators here. Make sure you can see their names. But yeah, this game was just a lot of fun to play and figure out. I had a really good time when we streamed it. And then with Pig Detective 2, I mean, it was fun, but I don't know if it was a bug in the game or if maybe I'm just stupid. But there were some things not working when we streamed, and I mean, you can go back and look, but it just wasn't working properly. So we had to leave the game early, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't pick that one. And then Deepest Dungeons, this was made by Daniel Hamster. It's a really good game, but it didn't quite grab my interest like Pig Detective 1 did. So that's why Pig Detective 1 is the best adventure game for DreamStream Season 1. So when we are talking best arcade game, we really didn't play a bad arcade game at all throughout Season 1, Tower Ball. But there were a couple bland ones. I mean, when you're talking Flip Champion, it was a little one-dimensional. You could even maybe say the same for Llama Quest or Mayans Run, even though both of these are very fun games, and you can play, you know, back-to-back whenever you want. They are a little bit addicting, especially the Mayans Run. But my hardest decision was between Ghost Geezers and Cat Pile, because these two games just totally deterred my expectations and were amazing. But I think the best arcade game for DreamStream Season 1 has to go to Ghost Geezers. I mean, this was made by Acert. It was put together by Acert, Duckonomics, JJ Novotes, M. Bergs, and Piece of Craft. And I mean, this game, I was not expecting it at all. I thought we were going to be playing as the Ghost Geezers. And to find that we were actually the ghosts, and we had to avoid the geezers and scare them, you know, and all that. It's just like Pac-Man, but a little bit more fast-paced, fun, and just very addicting. It was a very good time, and I loved it. And, you know, I have to give a shout out to Cat Pile by Drifty254 and Tail Song. This game was very well done as well, very fun. But I just think Ghost Geezers takes the cake as best arcade game. Alright guys, this for me was a no-brainer, but Trauma, I believe, was the best horror game played in Season 1. I mean, you can't even tell me the story wasn't amazing. Just the game itself, the visuals, everything was so good with this. It was probably the coolest horror game I may have ever played in my life. This was made by Nautical Squatch, with creations by all of these wonderful people here. Go ahead and we'll do a slow pan, get them in. But, I mean, this was genuinely creepy. And the fact that we just kept ending up in the same room just with a little bit of twists, and then that big freaking maniac that was chasing us when we finally got outside, that was just, it was so fun, so cool, and just greatly executed. There was a lot of contributors to this, holy crap. These people deserve to be recognized. Yeah, these games, they weren't bad. I mean, especially Grocery Store 2. Grocery Store 2 is made by RBD Jellyfish. It was not what I was expecting. It was basically like a Slender Man ripoff. Pretty terrifying, pretty well done, and it had a little bit of funniness in it as well. But I just think this story held up so much better. And Creeper, I don't know if you guys remember the first episode, but Creeper, it started off fairly simple to understand, and then it took a difficulty jump from hell, and we ended up not finishing the game. So that's why it got disqualified from being the best game. But I really think Trauma earned the title, and when we play more horror games next season, it may be a tough one to beat still. Alright guys, when we are talking about meme games, we played a lot of meme games. So we have Bowling with Guns, Grocery Store, Llama Quest, Pig Detective, Quest for Cheese, Mr. Saki's Escape Plan, Peter Griffin Bizarre Adventure, Corona Defend, Don't Press That Button. But one game that I always tell my friends about, and this may come as a surprise, the Quest for Cheese. The original Quest for Cheese by Cyan Broom. This game was absolutely hilarious when I first played it. I loved every bit of it. I would definitely play it again, and I plan on playing Quest for Cheese 3 at some point whenever we get it on the wheel. And I can't remember if there's a Quest for Cheese 4. There may only be 3. I know Peter Griffin Bizarre Adventure is a good runner-up for this, and I know that there's 4 episodes. I'm just not sure about the Quest for Cheese. But this shit was just so stupidly funny, and I loved every second of it. Grocery Store is a great runner-up. Peter Griffin Bizarre Adventure is a great runner-up, of course. Pig Detective 1 was really funny. Trying to remember right off. Llama Quest, I mean, it was kind of derpy, but it was just not as funny as these. Bowling with Guns I had on here because it's literally bowling with guns. I mean, what kind of meme is that? But yeah, I think the Quest for Cheese was the best meme game we played for Season 1. There are a lot of collaborators on this as well. They deserve all of the respect for putting this gorgeous masterpiece together. But yeah, as I said before, Grocery Store, great game, made by RBD Jellyfish, amazing. Grocery Store 2 as well. Mr. Saki's Escape Plan was kind of funny. Pig Detective 2 didn't work exactly as planned. Both these Peter Griffin Bizarre Adventures by Dressico22. Corona Defend even was pretty funny by Joey Dyer. Even Quest for Cheese 2, but I just think the original Quest for Cheese takes the cake for me. Now, we only really played 3 different party games, which would be Bowling with Guns, Dreams Party, and Ami Kart. And I have to say, Dreams Party totally outdid themselves with this. This is by far the best party game we played. I mean, playing this with a group of people would be insane. I actually plan to play this with a few friends in the future. This was made by Sumashu, and we're going to go ahead and get the full credits right now with these wonderful fellas. But I mean, they totally took Mario Party and, you know, made it their own. They even have some really fun little mini games in here, and I really love the graphics, or the animations they did, just how everything looks. It looks beautiful, and it was so much fun to play when we played it together. But yeah, no offense to these two games here. Bowling with Guns is great. I mean, I would maybe even consider playing this with friends as well. Omni Kart was a lot of fun as well. But I just think Dreams Party was the better party game. So when it comes to best shooter game, I think it's a no-brainer when I say this goes to Dead Zone. This was made by Nautical Squatch and JTBK Nugget Sauce, and I mean, this game was just outstandingly put together. The story mode, I mean, it wasn't overdone, it wasn't too long, it was just right. And I mean, all of the quests were great, it was fun, there was some funny parts in it, and the boss fight at the end was absolutely insane. The different enemies were insane, like the giant. The giant was crazy, because when I first shot that guy, I thought he was done, but no, I just got rid of his legs, and he was still coming after me, and that scared the hell out of me. So yes, this kind of had a little bit of a horror aspect to it as well, but I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like Call of Duty Zombies mixed with, you know, some other different aspects. You know, there's Dreams in Call of Duty Zombies, and the whole story mode parts to it. The little robot companion, I don't remember his name right off, but he was really funny. And I really like the idea of going and finding some like hidden areas to find upgrades and stuff. That was really fun as well. But yeah, I think this just definitely holds a title for the Season 1 best shooter game by far, by a long shot. And that's not to say that these other games weren't fun, because they definitely were. I mean, Cold Conundrum was a really good play. That was really fun. Corrupt Momentum was pretty good, although I do feel that maybe the story was a little bit drawn out, a little bit too long. And Corona Defend was hilarious. I mean, that was just funny. And it's on here because you get the toilet paper shooter. So that was really funny. But yeah, I think Dead Zone is just the best. And look at all these people. I mean, you can tell why it had such a good thing going for it. You see all these people that collaborated on it. But yeah, Dead Zone, definitely the best. And finally, we have the category for Best Short. Basically, Best Opener for the DreamStream. And as you know, we didn't start doing this until episode 3, which is fine. We actually have an extra one on here because I didn't realize Spoopy Stroll was a short when we did a DreamStream, so we actually got 2 shorts in one that episode. But this is kind of a tough choice because there's a lot of good openers. And I'm going to make this choice on the spot, actually, instead of pre-preparing. This one was hilarious, the last one. You unzip, you go to the urinal. But I think the most memorable opener was definitely Choo Choo. That was traumatizing. That was made by Jiffy Jaff with user creations by these people. That was traumatizing, and I think it deserves a spot. And what makes this even scarier is that I believe there's at least 3 more Choo Choos that we could possibly get in future episodes. And we're gonna play it now. Oh my god. Yes. I strongly agree with this decision. I really do. Choo Choo was extra cursed. I had no idea what to expect when I watched that. But yeah, that would be it for the DreamStream Season 1 awards. I hope everybody liked my picks. And I also have to make a disclaimer that 2 games were not in any categories. That would be Lego Breaking Bad and Curiosity. Lego Breaking Bad was more of a demo, so I didn't include it in anything, and Curiosity was more of a visual test, so I also did not include that in anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed DreamStream Season 1. I hope you enjoy my picks for best games, and I will see you guys in Season 2 soon. My name is Thicc Jesus, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.